Welcome back, everybody. Today I've got an Amazon custom return liquidation pallet. So this huge pallet had 3 of these very large boxes on it, and it had a total in Amazon.com a full manufactured suggested retail price MSRP of $2,010 on all of the items on this one pallet. But that $2,010 was only as if everything was brand new. But this is not brand new. This is custom returns. There could be used, damaged, new. There could be new factory damaged packaging. There could be an array of anything in this pallet. So this is more from what it was described as a general merchandise pallet, which could include electronics, housewares, pets, toys, home goods. If you can dream it, it can be it. So, my cost, almost forgot, my cost was $321, I think it's like $320, I think it was. I had to pay shipping for this because my liquidator is not allowing local pickups right now still, so I had to pay shipping. But at least I was able to get the price point down so it wasn't as bad as the last pallet I had to pay for. So that price included the pallet price, the 10% buyer's premium, and shipping cost. So my liquidator is literally like 27 miles away from, I think it is, 25, 27 miles away from me. One of my liquidators. I've got probably a half a dozen within 30 miles of me in each direction because I live in a major city. So, but this particular liquidator, you cannot pick up at the warehouse still for these boxes that come on a pallet. So you got to pay shipping. So you got to do what you got to do. So I'm actually going to show you the inside of this box, a little sneak peek if you want to see it. If you do not want to see a sneak peek of what is in this first box, then feel free to go ahead, fast forward this video, maybe about 30 seconds, and you will avoid any spoilers. Here we go. Top of the box, just opened it up, looking in, and I see, looks like some kind of like a digital picture thing, some kind of a bag. Looks like we got like a mystery box in a mystery box. Some kind of a microphone. I don't know. We got a interesting looking box. Lots of buried items in here. I can't see what is in there. So let's start digging. How's that sound? Here we go. What is in this? So any kind of prices that we look up, I'll look up Amazon.com, the actual app, or on the website. My handy dandy computer is right next to me. Look at kind of prices, but any prices I quote, I'm just going to quote prices from my years of reselling experience, estimated prices, not set in stone prices, just prices that I might be able to sell items either on my eBay store or sell locally, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of these items you will be able to find for sale in my eBay store. Direct link down below the description box to this video to my eBay store. So if you want to buy something, it might be available. If it's not listed for sale in my eBay store, it's either 1, hasn't been listed yet, 2, it's already been sold, or 3, it's not being sold on eBay. I'll be selling it locally in a different avenue. So, yeah, there we go. Also, make sure I have another YouTube channel called FranchiseTV where I upload even more free content for you to watch. So if you haven't checked out my other YouTube channel, FranchiseTV, after this video, feel free to check it out. Direct link down below to my secondary YouTube channel, FranchiseTV. More free content. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to. First item. We have an Oluratech 8-inch Wi-Fi digital photo frame. A lot of times when these get returned, what happens? They get returned without the power cord. So this thing has gotten a tape job done on it. Whoever returned it, they taped it up pretty nicely. Take a little gander at it to see how damaged that this is. And it still has the film on it. Oh, power cord. So yeah, looks like it's good to go actually. Antenna cord, power cord, Still has the film on the actual screen of it. So the brand is Olertech. I'm sure this is not a very super expensive Wi-Fi digital photo frame. A lot of these, honestly, like 30, 40, maybe as high as 50 bucks in like open box condition. Lightly used open box. So, but honestly, first item, not a bad item. It's in there. Looks to be practically, possibly like new condition. Not bad. It's kind of heavy. We have nice Manfrotto. If you know camera equipment, we just hit a home run. Manfrotto. The actual camera tripod I'm using right now for my camera is a Manfrotto. Manfrottos are expensive. A camera tripod can run in the hundreds of dollars. Oh, sweet. Sweet. We got a Manfrotto. This is a Manfrotto Be-Free Live carbon fiber. Obviously, it folds up for travel usage. How's the thing fold back up now? Of course, Clint, you unfold it, can't get it back up. I don't want to unfold this entire thing and then can't get it back. Well, come on. There you go. Oh, this thing is nice. This thing is really nice. Even has, wow. This has the fluid drag system. So if you're wanting to, like do a fluid camera sweep, or I'm not sure what you kind of call it, kind of like a pan. That's not what you call it either, but fluid, you know. This thing's actually really nice. I'm sure all folded up, it doesn't look nice, but if you know camera gear, I bet this thing's probably $200 to $250 easily. Let's look it up. I found it on Amazon. Wow. Okay. More than what I thought it was. This retails new on Amazon for $289.14. This is the Manfrotto Be-Free Live Carbon Fiber Video Tripod Kit with fluid head, M-lock twist, leg locks, black. Whew, this one's expensive. My goodness, that's expensive. Yeah, it's like, that is an awesome tripod. That is an awesome tripod right there. Wow. This is going to be hard for me to sell because I do keep a lot of my camera equipment because I use it for this YouTube channel. That's awesome. So if it sells new for $300, pretty much it's just missing the original box. I think this thing could sell for $250. Easy, $250. Let me go ahead, actually, let me take a screenshot of the actual Amazon page right now so I can put a little flash on the screen. That's just crazy right there. So that's pretty much like a let's say like $250 item right there. That's a home run. Wow. Wow. So next item we have, this is the USB-C cords. Actually, I keep all these. This is a box of probably 6 in there. I don't know how many times that we need these in our business as replacement cords. And it seems like every time we turn around, we need more of those and we can't find them. So I always keep those now. Almost always keep them. Well, let's see. We got a powered device, 3.5 millimeter jack. Little lapel microphone. Hook it to your lapel. These aren't very expensive, probably 15, 20 bucks. Oh, it's a lavalier microphone. Not a lapel, a lavalier. Same thing though. Lavalier mic. I know lots of YouTubers use this. I don't though. What they do is they actually run this from their camera. They'll like run it. They'll run it like underneath their table or whatever, or underneath their t-shirt, and they hook it here. The reason why I don't is because a lot of times it catches swallowing sounds and rubbing on the t-shirt. It's just personal preference. So instead I bought a really good shotgun microphone that goes on top of my camera. Of course you can't see it, but I got a Rode Shotgun Mic Pro on top of my camera. I think it does a pretty good job for my audio. Personal preference, you know. A lot of people like the lavalier, the lapel microphones. I just don't like them. It's all just personal preference. Let's see next. We got an 8-pack acrylic sign display. Lots of times these things come broken. I actually have used these in the past for signage for myself. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna leave most of the stuff in this box because it has this that white packing material. If I pull this out, I'm gonna have a mess all over my room. But yeah, it's just signage stuff. Let's just close that right back up before I make the biggest mess in this room in 2020. Push that right over there. Stay. Okay, here we go. Let's go back. Next, we have Belkin wireless charging stand. These guys had pretty good value to them. The Belkin wireless charging stands, these sell for like 30, 40 bucks. And this one has been opened up. It's not factory sealed. But yeah, good 30 bucks for that Belkin stand. They'll sell very, very quickly. This one will probably be listed on my eBay store. So if you want to purchase that, check it out. I will make sure, try it out first, make sure it works. Everything that we sell on eBay always gets tried out first. Always gets tried out first. Of course, there's always stuff that slips through the cracks. There's stuff that we try out and it works. Whenever we try it out, it works. It goes to the buyer and you know, it doesn't work for them. We get it back and it doesn't work anymore. Sometimes things get damaged in shipping, during storage. Oh, that's broken. Plastic, it's broken. It's like a little, it holds like goes on like a door, holds stuff, broken junk. What was I saying? Yeah, sometimes we, you know, we try stuff out. My wife and I, we verify that it works. We sell it. We get it back. We know it's the exact same item. Sometimes things just break. I don't know how many times, like just recently, we actually sold a watch on eBay. We shipped it out. It was working fine. Got it back, or the buyer got it, and in the time that it left our hands, got to them, the battery died. And that was weird. The battery had died. And the buyer sent us pictures of it, said, hey, the battery's died. It still had the original backing on the watch, like the film that had not been removed. We say, you know, we're sorry. We will PayPal you the money to get a replacement battery for it. The buyer didn't want a replacement battery. They just wanted to send it back. They wanted a working watch. I get it. I said, you know, we're sorry. The battery, somehow within the 3 days of traveling, the battery just died. We got it back. We looked at it. Yep, the battery died. It happened. So then, you know, we had to take the film off the back of it. We changed the battery on it. Then we sold it then as like, you know, lightly used without the film in the back, and we sold it for the exact same amount even with the film. You know, like this, like the protective layer. You know how watches, like the face of the watch will have a protective film on the front and back whenever you first buy a new one? It's just like that. The protective film, we just peeled off of it, replaced the battery. It was, you know, so anyway, things happen sometimes. You can't really help it. Story time. I always tell stories. Oh, that's defective, I think. Stereo cables, they're kind of like, they're coming apart. That's trash. Trash. Then we have a wireless mouse. Just the dongle's in there. Just a Microsoft branded wireless mouse, cheap, about $5 on stuff like that. Not really like super highly desired. What is this? Oh, is this? Oh, so you can plug this in to a auxiliary jack. You can plug in like 2, 4, 5 sets of headphones. Listen to like, you can just, it's like a headphone splitter. Different. 5 at one time. It's a 5-way headphone splitter. Probably about $5 for the 5-way splitter. Okay, this thing has oh, we got a Switch game. This box here was mostly kind of like electronics, actually. Kind of was. This is more electronics than anything. Nintendo Switch game. Is it in there? It's taped shut, I think. Yeah, it is taped. Hold on. Just like masking tape. Oh, the game is in there. Good to go. So now, we're actually going to try it out, make sure it works. I like doing this live on camera because sometimes what people do is they will switch labels on an old, like really junky game, and they will they'll switch a label and return the old junky game, keep the fancy, new, expensive game. And so live on camera, we are actually going to see if it is the correct game or not. Is it the correct game? Yeah, I got this Switch out of a pallet and I kept it, honestly, just to try out games. And I also do play a few games on it too, though. And on it, it's the correct game. Whenever you see the screen there, the one that's all the way to the far side, it shows you the emblem. It is the Dragon Quest XI, so it is the correct game. It is there. As you can see right now on this Switch, the games I kept from pallets right now, I kept the Zelda, Friday the 13th, and Sniper Elite 3. Those are the ones that I've been playing. So cool. This game does work. It is good. So let's look up this game. Let's see how much the thing actually sells for. And so what kind of money I can make off this Switch game. So I'm looking on eBay for used condition. I'm looking at used games. We're looking at 45, 44, 46, 45, 44. So it's like a $45 game in used condition. That's fantastic. That'll be available on my eBay store. So if you want to get it, better grab it now because that might not last very long because lots of times Nintendo Switch games, they go pretty quick. They sell. I'd say, yeah, most of this first box, this is almost all electronics. Oh, we got our first iPhone cord. And then we have USB power computer. Oh yeah, this whole first box, this is all electronics. All electronics. We have really cheapy Amazon Basics computer speakers. I sell those, honestly, for like $10 if I'm lucky. I sell those locally. Those will not be for sale on eBay. They'll be for sale locally to some of my various platforms. We got a stack of records here. We'll do those last. Pull out the last few things that are loose in this box. We have a Lutron sensor with a switch. Taped shut. This is not very expensive though. Works with all bulb types. We have a auxiliary to a iPhone port. Listen to your... Actually, a lot of times, these are defective. Because I was trying to use an old set of headphones with my iPhone... What I have? An iPhone XS, I think it is, right? Yeah, a XS. And I tried several different of these. Plug it into my iPhone, and the audio cuts in and out. It just sounds terrible. So a lot of those, actually, they are defective. So I think a lot of those, they get returned because they actually are defective. Oh, here we go. Last item in the box, outside the records, we have a big button phone. Not just a phone, but we got a big button phone. Easy to read, big buttons. I don't see a brand on it. It's just big button phone's the brand. It's just... There is no brand. Big button phone. Probably about $10 on that. Okay, so here we go with some records. I do collect records. So hopefully there's at least one in this stack I want to keep for my own collection. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Let's do this. Who is the first one? We got Lauren Daigle. Never heard of her. So I won't be keeping this. Most of these records I sell locally. I have a lot of buyers who buy from me. Like I already have like a local kind of like group of buyers who buy all my records from me, and they buy comics from me and Funko Pops from me, and like I have like my group of like buyers who buy all my like stuff like this from me. So records like this, usually I try to get about 12 bucks for them, in that range. But if the cover's damaged or anything, they might go like 8 to 10. So it all depends on condition also. Oh, here's the Billie Eilish. Billie always goes for about 12 bucks for Billie Eilish. Very popular. They go very, very fast. They do not last very long. Billie Eilish is a fantastic seller. Doesn't last long. Oh, is this? This is the Journey Greatest Hits. This might go into my collection. Do I have any Journey? I don't think I have any Journey. Do I have any Journey on record? I don't think I do. This might go into my collection. I might have to keep this. I actually have another Crosley case I need to put together because I actually have a stack of records on top of my record player because my thing's full. But yeah, Journey I might have to keep. 99% chance I'm going to keep Journey. Next one is an iconic record, one of the best records of all time. We have Michael Jackson, Thriller. I actually have a couple copies of Thriller that I kept, all from Pallets. Fantastic record, though. Just awesome record. One of the best songs or bass lines in songs is Billie Jean. Bass lines, I just love the bass line in Billie Jean. I love the bass line. This is Harry Styles. This one I've got almost in every single like stack of records for like 2 months now. Every time I get a stack of records, I get this record. And it sells quick. I'm going to sell it for 12 bucks a piece. They sell very fast. But of course, once all of my local customers, once they all buy this from me, then obviously I'll run out of customers to buy Harry Styles. Same way as like the Billie Eilish. You get a lot of those in liquidations. Eventually, I'll run out of customers for them. But yeah, it just works out best for me to sell my records. Who's this? Luke Combs. To sell most of my records locally. Just because they just move for me that way the best. It's easiest for me. As a reseller, it's easiest for me. And last item in the first box, we have Jack White. This is 2014 Jack White. That's a cool album cover to that, though. I like the cover. Very artistic looking. Not a huge Jack White fan, but I like the cover to that record. That is it for the first box from this 3-box pallet. So first box, you know what? That paid for the whole pallet. Heck, just this man Frodo paid for, what I paid for this pallet, was it $320? Just this man Frodo was like, what, $250? And then actually, this game was like, what, $45, the man Frodo? Close to 300 bucks combined. If you actually, okay, you throw in this for like 30, 45, and these 3 things paid for the entire pallet. These paid for my cost, these 3 items. So everything else becomes pure profit. But I really want to keep this though. I don't know. It's going to be hard to sell the man Frodo. It's going to be a challenge for me because I can use it. I mean, I can use the man Frodo. But yeah, that was an awesome first box. There are still 2 boxes left in this pallet. So this was supposed to be kind of like a general merchandise pallet. But this first box from this 3-box pallet, this first box was pure electronics. I mean, the only thing that wasn't electronics was that broken plastic piece that's on the ground over there. And then the other white styrofoamy thing. Might have been something else. But most everything actually was pretty much electronics, right? So, very happy with this. And stay tuned because you've got 2 more videos with 2 more boxes coming up. So I'll see you next time, and I'm out.